For some delays, we're just bringing some people from who's leading the local communities in Asia, so that was a bit delayed. So I'm Youngbin. I'm from I would say I'm involved with the Ubuntu community quite a lot. I'm also involved with the global committee of the UbuCon Asia. And today I would like to host this BoF session as a member of the Ubuntu Local Community Council. Have anyone heard about the local community in Ubuntu community? Oh, already heard about? That's nice. So, so this session will be about some kind of open discussion. So I will be giving some just short introduction, and then I will also invite some of you to maybe give yourself introduction, or like you can share some of your experience. We also have some local leaders from other countries there. Well, I'll just bring them to stage after that. Anyway, so what are local communities and local council? So you have already heard about the Ubuntu local communities, right? Do you think you can describe it? You know? Yeah, you can describe what you think about the like what your understanding about the local community.
So the local community, people that are using the product, like those who advocate for the open source and first ground level, they are the one who are using it daily. They are the one who are passionate about it, and they are the one who talk about it with their peers and the ones who are around them to initiate a movement. So those kind of people, those initiatives of anything constitutes a local community.
Oh, yeah. So I think that would be correct, but I think depending on the people, it could be defined in many ways. But I think it will be mostly similar. So it's like Ubuntu local community. It's like if you look at some community structure of the Ubuntu, maybe I can show up some websites. Just a moment. So this is the community portal of the Ubuntu. Like if you go to let's have a look at the contribute, maybe. Not sure. The governance, okay. So I think this will be some very good diagram that describe how the Ubuntu community, the structure looks like. So like, if you look at on the top, there's a Mark Shuttleworth. But we need to care about that a lot today. So what you need to look at, like, there's a community council and also technical board who actually develop the Ubuntu itself. And like, if you look at the technical board, there are the people who actually work with developing Ubuntu, not just canonical people. Like they're also like developer from the community. And on the left, there's the community council. Like, and you can also see a lot of sub-organizations. And if you look at the like pretty much bottom, like you can see the local council right there. So it's local communities. They're also actually part of the larger global Ubuntu community. And while the global community, they're focusing on the developing Ubuntu itself and spreading across the world. And I would say the local community does do some advocates, and I would say it's much more focusing on their regions. Like if you look at the local communities, like there are a lot of teams based on the regions. Like for example, I'm part of the Ubuntu local community in Korea, and I do a lot of whole bunch of events, organized conference to spread about the Ubuntu to the people that could be also experts, or that could be who never heard about Ubuntu. Like there are some people. If I tell them like, have you heard about Ubuntu? Like they don't even like, they're saying like, I never heard about it. So it's like, it's, yeah. I think what local community do is like spreading Ubuntu to the much more local people, and also spreading it to like someone pretty much never heard about it, like, and bring the people like with the very diverse background, maybe in person, and enable them to communicate in person. And yeah, I think that will be mostly what local communities do. So, and we also have a local community council. Can you guess what they do?
They mostly debate on stuff.
Oh, I think maybe someone else would like to answer. Anyone? You?
They decide on what the local community
Who?
would partake, what they would do, I guess. They would plan, I guess.
I'm sorry, but could someone can give the microphone to the like? Yeah, please give that.
What I was guessing was that the council is responsible for planning and essentially figuring out what the community will do next and what sort of events to organize, that sort of stuff.
So I'm part of the local council, and I would just like to describe what I do there currently. It's like providing some guidance to the many other local communities around the world. Like there could be some teams might be already experienced. They know what to do. They would already know how they should organize events. Like if you look at the Ubuntu Nepal, they seem to be already highly experienced. They're doing things so well. But there could be also some teams who just started their local in their city or region. Like they have no idea what they need to do, and we try to provide some guidance on what they can do. Like maybe we can provide some examples, or like in terms of the organizing some meetups, which doesn't need to be huge. Like we can give guidance on how they can get the place. Like if we want to organize the meetups, the first important thing is to have some meeting place, right? Like we need to have some gathering spaces to have the gatherings, and like we provide some guidance like how they can do that. The practices can be different by the region. We provide something general, and we also help with. Okay. Yeah, I'll just continue. So we also help with some, we also help with communicating with the Canonical, who is the company behind Ubuntu, which you would already know. Like for the verified local teams, I will describe later. We also provide some, like the Canonical, they provide some merchandise packs, which can be used for the organizing events. And that is actually like the verification is done by the local council. So we also do that some procedures. Well, I would say I don't have much thing on this side, so I just to give you some introduction. Next session will be introducing local council and your local, and I think I already gave you some local council introduction, right? Do you have any questions for the local council? I would say pretty similar to what Ubuntu Malaysia, Ubuntu India, and Ubuntu Nepal do. We do also do a lot of in-person activities to engage with the people who will be interested to Ubuntu or open source. And what we've been doing in past, usually holding some regular meetups, and we've been inviting some people to pretty much talk anything about the Ubuntu topics. And nowadays, in recent years, we are organizing UbuCon Korea. We actually also started UbuCon Korea before from the UbuCon Asia. in 2022, which was, I think, half success because like it was right after the COVID-19. So I did things like most of things are go well, but I was not able to bring a whole bunch of participants like this. I think I remember like only I reached half of the participant here participated. Anyway, but that actually helped a lot to make the Ubuntu Korea active again after the COVID-19 because like during the COVID-19 we were not able to do any in-person activities and well, of course we can also do some activities online, but that is actually like boring, you know. Like you need to watch the screen bunch of hours, like just YouTube videos, live stream, and people speaking some topics, and that is actually like difficult to focus for the long hours. So it was actually difficult to make things a lot active during the COVID-19. And then thanks to the UbuCon Asia, I organized in Korea, and that actually make things much more active. And after that, we've been organizing UbuCon Korea for 3 years. The last one was, we also did one this year. Maybe I can also show that website. So we have actually reached 20 years since we have started the community here in Korea, I mean. And that was actually also celebrating the 20 years of the Korean local, and that was actually also pretty successful. And thanks to that, we're also pretty much continuing our journey, and we're also welcoming some new people, like new leaders. I would say I'm actually not currently the representative of the Ubuntu Korea. I'm more like a advisor, and well, I still do a whole bunch of paperwork there, but it's still a lot of fun, I think. Yeah, and I do a lot of activities, and we do also have some online forums. Like this is like questions answers forum for the people who are not used to English, what I think Korean, so we do have some form for that. So yeah, that is pretty much about the local communities, like by the leaders attending here. So you heard about the Korea, and you also heard about the Nepal, which just restarted. I think that was this year, right? Last year. And we also heard about some people from India and also from the Malaysia. And why you would want to start your local committee, or why you want to join the local committee? I think I can randomly invite someone to maybe say something about this. Do we have anyone involved with the Ubuntu Nepal here? Other than Aditya? Or other than Selish? Anyone? I think technically everyone here also, maybe I can say you're also part of the Ubuntu Nepal, I guess.
So we need to oblige by the COC.
Sorry. I think I will need to distribute some T-shirts for as a gift. Maybe. Anyone wants a T-shirt? You? I think it's quite. Then let me randomly pick some people. if that works.
Usab will tell.
Usab?
Why join Loco? Tell them about the opportunities you have.
Where do you have the microphone? You have them. Okay. Yeah, see, yeah, you can continue. So you can talk about what made you join Ubuntu Nepal, maybe? Yeah.
I joined Ubuntu Nepal after I volunteered No Mesa Summit 2023. I got to know about Ubuntu, UbuCon, and I started to contribute on No Mesa Summit, Nepal community. And through my contribution, I got opportunities to join No Mesa Summit 2024 in Bangalore, which was amazing experience. And we have started to organize UbuCon Asia 2025 in Nepal. This month of planning and joining Loco of UbuCon Nepal, I got to know different peoples, share experience, got to know about different technology, use open source tools, and share my knowledge to others. Thank you.
Awesome. You also want to give some talk? Say something? No? Maybe I can also tell something about my story, maybe? Would that be okay? You? Somyadeep?
Somyadeep will tell about Ubuntu.
Yeah, you're actually part of the membership board, right?
Yes.
You want to talk something about that? And you can also talk about what made you join Ubuntu India?
The definition of Ubuntu projects is what we at the membership board doesn't really like. There's no hard and fast rule about. You can contribute to some canonical projects which are not directly associated with Ubuntu. You can directly like contribute in the archives. You can have sponsored packages. You can maintain dev packages. You can even maintain snap packages. That also counts. But there has to be a sustained contribution. I think the current rule that we have is a 6 months of sustained contribution to get you into the Ubuntu members list, into the party. And well, as a member, you generally just all we expect is you to spread the word. Yeah, like you can even just spread the word. You can contribute to docs. You can fix things that you think very tight. You can just even ping the correct people that will fix the problems that you are seeing or you think should be fixed. So like all those who are here or those who want to join Ubuntu, like for Ubuntu India, we generally do not have anything specific. You just come and help us. You are part of us. A lot of guys have recently come and joined us for this event itself, for the UbuCon India. Like a lot of new age students, I'd say, like second year, first year students have joined us from the venue itself, from the locality, from Bengaluru. A lot of them have joined us, and I'd say that for Ubuntu members, for being Ubuntu members, just spread the word. Just spread the word. Just keep the spirit, and you're good to go. And the Ubuntu and the orange will glow. And the orange will glow. So that's it from my side, actually. Thank you so much.
I'm just too worried. I'm bored. I don't know what to do, so I joined. No, this is really sorry. I'm just so. I mean, if you are living as a geek, that being alone, I know making sad story, no. So, but then basically I'm joining to participate is meeting other people, because in Malaysia at the time it's hard for us to know or to connect with not just Ubuntu but Linux power user. So by joining the local team at the time, I've managed to meet numbers of not just user but engineer, not technically not the engine. I don't know how do you define engineer, but on my dictionary it's system engineer, the one that designing servers, backend, mainframe. So I'm able to meet them, and then end up knowing that Ubuntu at the time also Malaysia Loco is also one of the is it verified one? Verified by the the local council? So at the time also, Malaysia Loco is one of the verified by the local council. So yeah, and then I end up joining the team basically just for fun. Yes, but then indirectly, I do learn from the journey, from the process. So that's one thing. I can say from my experience, I get job, I get opportunities based on my connection in the community. So I don't want you just join community to get those opportunities. No, it's impossible. You can do, but I can say it's really a frustration journey for yourself. But just look at on the bright side. You gain knowledge. You gain friends. You gain. I mean, it's nothing bad. It's nothing worse. I mean, if you try to use. I mean, from my experience, I'm using Ubuntu. I'm switching also another distro, but I end up still using Ubuntu. Why? Because I feel well, one thing is well, I can say my nostalgic OS, which is I start with Ubuntu. But then in another part also, I'm very familiar with Ubuntu. I'm familiar with packaging in depth. I'm very know how to play around with the system. Rather, I can also run Red Hat also, which is Linux. But some of it for beginners, they don't really know what the difference. But from that part also, I do learn what's the difference. How can I take advantage on Ubuntu rather than I'm using other distro? So yeah, so that's it. And also, also to note, I'm actively joining Ubuntu Malaysia 2010, but recently I was very recently I was approved as a Ubuntu members. So it's not a quick journey. It's a long journey. Even for me, when I'm trying to apply for Ubuntu member, I'm still kind of doubt. Am I deserve enough to get this membership? So yes, probably is a something that you can proud of. But for me, you have to bear. Are you worth enough to get the members? Because yes, there's a benefit, but like is it Iron Man or Spider-Man say? Yes, with a great power comes with a great responsibility. So you have to remind it also. Alright, so I think that's all for me.
Of them have been verified years ago, and their verification has been already expired, and like they're not really applying for it. Like I'm not sure. So the verification is like it's I think I would say it's something like Ubuntu membership application for the local community. I think that would be something some easier way to describe. And then I would have to explain about the Ubuntu membership application. So like maybe I can also just describe about the verification. So it's like after your local community can basically apply for the verification after you have sustained more than 6 months of activities in your city or region. Like the activities can be vary by what you do. Like it could be, I think it would be mostly like holding some local events in your region, or like it could be also like it could be also online-based activities. Like for example, if you look at the Arizona local community, most of their activities are based on the online. I remember they're holding something like video call meetups, And we can also count that on the activities, or like for the Korean local communities, we also do something like translation mentoring. Like we encourage people to participate in translating Ubuntu, because that is something only local community can do. And like for the long term, we also provide some a bit of mentoring, like how they should like how they can like translate in better quality, and how they can test it, and how they can continue to participate. Like, and then if that after the counting that, you can apply for the verification, and after verified, there are some more some benefits for the local teams. I can show you some website again. So if you go to the community portal, there's a local communities page. Like there are, yeah, so something like this. I think some of these should be some perk for the verification. Like if you become the verified local community, like you can try to apply for the sponsorship from the Canonical. Like if you want to hold large scale events, you can apply for that. And I think most thing people would benefit would be much more merchandises, because like that is what we usually need for the running the event. Like we distribute swag to the people, and sometimes we need some name tags so that people can use it for the event, and like can exchange with the like showing the name tag and what's your name, and we can use that for the event. And yeah, there will be some more perks for that. The verification. Yeah, so these are the benefits. Like you can also get a custom discourse badge and sponsorship opportunities, merch, some recognitions, and these are the something might be more helpful to do some more bigger projects on the region. So for the verification, I think I won't going to describe the details today, but you can have a look at the documentation on our website. If you go to the ubuntu.com/community, there's a documentation sections, and there's a you see local community sections, and you can find the details over there. Or you can also scan this QR code. Do you see? I think nobody is watching it. Okay. So you can, if you're interested, you can also scan the QR code for the details. And I would also like to introduce a bit about what kind of things local councils we're doing recently, and we actually also made a bit of progress in recent years. So I think one of that thing will be there was a local handover process. That is about the like if you actually go to the local portals, maybe we can say something like like a launchpad, like because we used to use launchpad for like listing some local teams, like recognizing them, and most of them there are a whole bunch of local teams you can find in the launchpad, and most of them are actually today inactive or defunct. They just have their name on the launchpad, and these days there are actually some more new leaders who want to take over the local communities. I would say the good example would be Ubuntu Nepal, like just Aditya introduced earlier. So, and like it would be better to hand over the local team to the new leaders, right? And then, but we cannot just hand over that to the new leader. We need to get to know about the new leader and we also need to know if we can trust these people and if these new leaders have some plans, if they have plans on like going to do some activities in their cities. So we have made some like process for the handover the local teams. So I think I can also show that on the website. So this is the some documentation for the handover process. So we recently made this like I remember that was like last year, and now today we follow this process to hand over the like inactive local teams to the new leaders, and we follow this process basically. So the process is basically about the like if new leaders want to take over the inactive locals, they can file the request based on the template, and then we go through the some rest of the process. Mostly checking their like if the inactive local leaders still reachable, and then also checking what kind of plans the new leaders have, and we also check some of their identity, and then we decide if we're going to hand over to the new leaders or not. So maybe I can show you the request from the Ubuntu Nepal, which was pretty good example. I would say one of the best practices so far. So this is the handover request from the Nepalese local, which was done earlier this year. Like you can see the request template here, like requested by Aditya Singh, who is the leader now. And there are some more details, what they want to hand over to them. And there are some of their the details, like what they have tried. Like we also asked them if they have tried to reach out to those previous members, and some of their activities if they have done. And we also ask for some contact informations, so that we can also keep in touch with them. And then we also need to know if they're going to still be doing some activities, and yeah, right. And we do put some comments over there, and then yeah, that is mostly what we've done here. So that is something, one thing we have done recently, like from the last year. Another thing we are currently in progress, which is, I think is the progress is making very slow, is that we're trying to lowering the barrier to start your new local community, maybe in your city, because like nowadays, currently most people think that if someone wants to start a local communities, it must be something like nationwide. So because like if you look at the current active locals, they're basically based on the entire country, right? Like Ubuntu Nepal, they're covering the entire Nepal nation. Like Ubuntu Korea, we also covering the entire Korean region. Malaysia, India, also same. And then like we also have some comments that it is quite difficult to cover the entire country. Like for example, like I'm not sure what it looks like Brazil. Like India also same problem, right?
India has 2 sub-state locos, right?
Yeah, this is also some good example that Ubuntu India, they actually have some sub-local teams, right?
Yes.
Like
Ubuntu Bengal and Ubuntu Maharashtra.
Bangalore and what?
Bengal.
Bengal. Okay. Yeah, I think that is also a good example. So, but like Ubuntu India, they have already some like top level local teams, right? State level. Okay. Yeah, but there could be also some teams like without the state level, and like if someone wants to start in their city, and if they're low state level, they cannot really start the local, right? And we're actually discussing to allow that people can also start in their city level. So it's still in progress. Like it's quite difficult to have the discussion because like everyone in the local council are currently busy. They're like swamped with their work and they're also swamped with their own local activities. Like I'm also on the Ubuntu Korea and like I remember Diogo from the Ubuntu protocol is also quite busy with his event over there. So but I think we're slowly making progress. So I hope make some I hope I make it fun after that. Yeah, so I think that's almost about it. I think we're almost done with some discussions. Do you have any questions about the local communities or local council? No? If you want to connect with the local communities, specifically for the local council, you can scan the QR code over there. In Ubuntu community, our official communication is Matrix. So you can use Element or Fluffy Chat, join our chat, and you can.
Yeah. So I would like to ask a question actually.
You want the microphone?
I can just speak. I was just wanted to know that,
like if there is any list that have all the current verified locos, because I was thinking that the Indian logo was, I think, verified during 2011 or 2010, but then due to the stale activities, I think the logo needs a re-verification, or if it was actually verified at all. Is there some kind of list for that? Because we need to work on these things. We are building this up, so we need to work on this thing. So if there is any kind of like active list or active locos list, so that we can actually know that if we are verified.
Yeah. So you mean something about some places you can check if the logo is verified or not?
Yep.
I remember in the deprecated local portal, which is no longer exists, that provided some pages for each local teams, and that also provided they also display some status if the local team is verified or not, and when it expires. But then I remember that website is quite old and it's outdated and not working properly. So that has been. Huh?
Are you mocking me?
The website is no longer up and running. It's been replaced like Discourse, and there's now also new community portals. And I think that new portal doesn't provide any features like that for now. But we can. Huh?
I also don't think so.
Yeah.
The new portal is probably just for applying the donations.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's just for the providing some data from the Discourse, right?
Yes.
I think we'll need to communicate with some community team so we can add some more features there.
We have Mauro here. We think I should.
Yeah. We can talk with them directly. Yeah.
By the way, when he say the wiki is old, and I say is he mocking me? No, actually because I'm stuck with the wiki. I'm being 2010, so I've been dealing with the wiki. So when he said old, he just like. I know, I'm not. Yeah.
Speaking of the wiki, by the way.
Personally, I'm still referring to this is a wiki. So I'm stuck with the wiki. I'm also submitting the information for wiki, the Ubuntu Malaysia wiki also is in the wiki also. So I've been playing this for a decade. So when you say that
Yeah. There are actually some separate websites other than the wiki.
Yeah,
you know.
People are emotional about it actually. Groups and wiki people are very emotional about this. When we discussed about moving like completely sunsetting the Ubuntu. There are a lot of them.
All right.
Things about wiki is wiki is an old
Time stopper?
Time for the break.
Okay.
So it's an old architect. It's an old framework.
Let me upset you a bit more. Ubuntu membership board doesn't use CDN.
I know. That's why. Rather than keep
Was
maintaining
this
it,
photo from
movie?
WhatsApp? Like, from what? Like
The photo, I think that's from the Ubuntu Summit I gave.
last year?
That looks like Prague, I think.
2022,
Yeah.
right? 2022 or 2023? Because Alish was not there last year.
Ah, okay, okay.
Yes, Alish Paul, KDV.
I think we wrap it.
I
I think we can wrap it up.
Yeah. Let's finish the BoF session, and yeah. So if you would like to learn more and connect with the local council, let me show the QR code again. You can scan it. I'll be participating events by tomorrow. You can just come to me and ask questions. Thank you.